to that, and I would like to introduce Blake Williams, spoken word poet.
Hi, my name is Blake, and I'm as Linda said, a student at Cal Poly, about to graduate, so that's exciting. And yeah, this is the same poem I did last year, and yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy it. It's called I've Never Been to Fukushima. I don't know if it's a big city, a rural countryside, or a small village. I don't know if it's on the ocean, or if it's beautiful, or not much of a spectacle, because I've never stepped a single foot onto Fukushima. I don't know if those Japanese girls wear pigtails and summer dresses and blue jeans, or overalls, or something that we don't have a word for in English. I don't know if the boys play soccer, or cricket, or Pokemon. I don't know if their parents wear ties to work, name tags, if they smoke cigars and drive carts or brand new cars. I don't know what they do on Sundays. I don't know who they worship, or how they pray, or like their tea. I don't know what the skyline looks like there. Maybe it takes your breath away. Maybe it's not much at all to see. I don't know if the stars are bright or hidden behind the 21st century. Is there internet fast there? Does Justin Bieber come on over the radio? Is there a Starbucks and a McDonald's? Do people bring in fresh fish every morning? Do they sit in high-rise buildings, or do they spend afternoons together and talk about nothing or dream about something? Do they run through sprinklers in the summer or sit and drink hot things by the fireplace in the winter? Do they sell fruits in big stores, small markets, or from carts on the street? Is it safe? Do they ever want their name in papers spread across the world, or were they content just existing amongst themselves? They asked me to write a poem about Fukushima, but I've never been there. And unlike Paris, the name doesn't come fertilized with romance. It's not like Rome, with the center of world history. It's not Bali, the bed of spirituality. It's not Great Britain with its castles, or Egypt with its mystery, or Rio de Janeiro with its beauty. It's not China with its wall, and Australia with its adventure. It's not Johannesburg with its controversy. It's not New York with its dreamers. It's not Costa Rica with my past. I've never been to Fukushima. So I went looking for inspiration. But there's nothing inspiring about explosions and smoke and broken homes and factories and smoke and fire and ruined homes and factories and explosions and smoke and fire and broken homes and fire. There's nothing inspiring about fire. You can't build a city with fire and tears. The first picture I saw that had a face of someone who was born in Fukushima was that of a crying baby being sprayed for radiation. The second was a toddler being sprayed for radiation. And the third was a group of kids being sprayed for radiation. I think you get the idea that when the world first heard about Fukushima, there wasn't a lot to be proud of, not a lot of beauty to be found, not a lot of joy, and very little happiness. It was a town on the ocean, and by the time the cameras got there, everybody was wearing masks, and everybody was sick, and everybody was sad, and all the buildings were broken, and all the families were gone, and everyone wore masks. I don't know if they're hiding from the news, the cameras, or the radiation, or the smoke, or the fire, or the sadness, or everything above. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So I write this for the families of Fukushima. Let us be your audience. Let us hear your stories and listen to your tales. You'll do a much better job of telling what was and what remains of your home than the headlines and these newspapers and these critics and the politicians, even the poets ever could, because this is your time. So tell me about your life. Tell me about your summer romances and your favorite books. What's the story behind the lines on your grandmother's face? Tell me what the sunrise looked like. Tell me what the sunset felt like. Tell me where the best place to get a cheap meal was. Tell me who is the town hero. Tell me who you pray to, what you believe in, who you would die for. Tell me about all the celebrations you held in your streets or in your homes. What are you proud of? What do you live for? Tell me why Fukushima felt like home. We can't go back there. You can't walk me down your favorite streets. You can't watch the sunset or rise on your front porch anymore, but you can tell me why it was beautiful. And you can tell me why you loved it. Thank you.